We are looking at the number one reason as to why people question the existence of God. If He exists, why does He allow suffering? Now, the secular West has a problem when it comes to suffering. In the secular view, this material world is all there is. In contrast to other cultures that see the world as consisting of both matter and spirit, Western thought understands it as consisting of material forces only and devoid of any purpose. They therefore see suffering as simply an accident, senseless, neither bad nor good. And so the secular West has no answer at all to the question of suffering. For the West, it's all about the pursuit of pleasure, happiness, comfort, freedom to decide for yourself what you think is good. Suffering, then, is of no possible use whatsoever, something to be avoided at all costs. And if it cannot be avoided, then we need to manage and to minimize the pain and discomfort as much as possible. Unlike in other cultures, the one suffering takes no responsibility whatsoever. They are seen as victims of the impersonal universe, and in this culture it is heretical to blame the victim. And they're referred to experts, medical, psychological, social, whose job is the alleviation of the pain and the removal of as many stressors as possible. In the secular view, suffering is never seen as a meaningful part of life, but only as an interruption from being free to live as you like and live in such a way that makes you happiest. And if you cannot find happiness, then really there's no hope for you. And yet, as we know, human life is unavoidably hard and unhappy for the vast majority of people, and always will be. When we have no meaning beyond personal happiness, suffering can lead very quickly to suicide. And we are seeing that more and more today. In the UK, 115 people commit suicide every week. 75% of them are male. Indeed, it's the biggest killer of men under the age of 45. Over 700,000 people take their own lives in the world every year. Or every 40 seconds, someone commits suicide. It's so sad. That's where we're at today. Others take drugs or alcohol or pornography or gambling or sex to fill the void that can only be filled by the Lord Jesus Christ. You see, it wasn't always like this. In the Bible, in Genesis chapters 1 and 2, it shows us that we were put on by God into the world, and it was a world without death or suffering. The evil we see today was not part of God's original design. It was not God's intent for how we were to live our lives. So what went wrong? For the answer, please tune in to my next blog. Thank you.